welcome back to my YouTube channel, or hello, hi, if you're new here, please subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to be filming my top 5 favourite eyeshadow palettes that I've been living for at the moment. And as you can tell on my eyes, I have been doing something creative today. So yeah, I'm looking a bit funky because one eye's different than the other. But yeah, just something creative that I've done today. But I'm going to be going through my top favourite eyeshadow palettes that I've been living for. So I'm only doing 5 just to make it nice and short and sweet. But yeah, if you want to see the rest of this video and what my favourite eyeshadow palettes are at the moment, then please keep on watching. So coming in at number 1 is none other than the P.Louise Secret Sinner palette. Oh my god, I'm so late to the party with this palette, but oh my god, it's absolutely beautiful and it is so lovely. It's like literally my baby at the moment, just because I haven't really used it as much. I've used it on my soft glam eye on the left. My left? Your left? I don't know. I've used it on this eye over here. But yeah, I basically used the shades, I think it was Fling and Obsession. It's really hard to show you without getting the mirror in there and sort of blinding the camera. But yeah, that's all the shades in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if I can show you like that. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, this palette. I'm absolutely living for it at the moment. And yeah, if I've got like P.Louise base on my hands, just because it's just been mental. Probably my desk behind me is really dirty as well. But yeah, I absolutely love this palette. It's just got such a nice eyeshadow consistency. It's so pigmented. If you don't know, you need to get to know, or you just be like me and be late to the party. They did have a massive 45% off sale yesterday. Oh, I think it was this morning actually. But yeah, I got my stuff today and oh my god, I'm literally so excited for them to come, and I'll show you what I got as well. But yeah, if you haven't already looked on the P.Louise website, I would definitely recommend to. And these shadows are absolutely amazing. They're just so pigmented, the best formula ever, and it's number 1. So it's number 1 in my top 5 so far. It's so gorgeous, so pretty, and yeah, that's what's coming in at number 1 at the moment. I do chop and change my eyeshadow palettes as well. Like sometimes I'll like have the nudes, and I'll have like the tartlet palette. That was my favourite literally like last week, because I like kept using nudes, but then now I'm dashing into a bit more colour because this lockdown is just so extreme, and obviously the circumstances and everything, it's just making me a bit more creative, a bit more like vibrant with colour and everything, and I'm really enjoying it. It's just sort of like, yeah, just helping me a little bit with this sort of situation. But anyway, absolutely rambling. Coming in at number 2 is the Me, Myself and Mmmmitchell collab with Beauty Bay. This is such a gorgeous palette. As you can see, it's so lovely, the out packaging. I think this out packaging is actually inspired by everything that he's been through in his life. He explained it, I can't remember where he explained it on, but he explained the whole packaging with the palm trees, the bursts, like the lips and everything on there. So it's just such a gorgeous packaging, and it does come with a mirror inside this palette as well. Like sometimes when you have mirrors in palettes, like the P.Louise mirror is so good, but like this is like, it comes out the middle sort of mirror. I don't want to blind you, but yeah, it's got the same sort of detailing on there as well. But in this palette you have 2 sort of sections. You've got your warm tones over here, and then you have your sort of cool tones over here. And I did actually use this palette, mostly the cool tones and the warm tones, with the colourful eye over here, and it is quite blown out as well. And I did actually create it with the Me, Myself and Mmmmitchell palette itself. I just basically used, if you want to know, I used Maine, I've used Morgan, I've used Moody Mitch, I used basically all of them really, like apart from like some of the top shades over here, but I basically used all of these, all of these. And yeah, it's such a good palette. The consistency of these shadows are just so pigmented, and literally they're just so gorgeous. You've got everything in there. It's such like a travel friendly palette as well. But yeah, as I was saying, this palette is just so lush. I would definitely recommend it, and it's just such an affordable price. I think it's like £30 on the Beauty Bay website, and I just literally get everything off Beauty Bay. But yeah, I definitely recommend this palette. Yeah, I really rate this palette. I couldn't really fault it that much, because it's got like a really nice colour range in there as well for your warm tones, your cool tones, and it's just so lush. Pigment is bomb, the packaging is bomb, the creator is bomb, he knows what he's doing, and yeah, I really love this palette. So this is coming in at number 2 on my top 5 favourites at the moment. Of course, I've used it today as well, so obviously it's going to be high up sort of in the in the countdown, in the list. Coming in at number 3 is the none other than the HNB Cosmetics Makeup by Holly Bean Dare to Be Different palette. And oh my god, you've probably seen that I've raved about this on my channel already if you're an OG, but I absolutely love this palette. I actually did go and meet Holly Bean when she did a meet and greet, sort of like a pop-up shop for her brand, HNB Cosmetics, and oh my god, she's so lovely. I did a throwback on my Instagram with me and a picture of her. I got so many products when I was there as well. I get to swatch everything as well. I was so gutted because they didn't have the first set of lashes that they actually brought out actually there, and I said that to her as well. Oh my god, we were just talking for ages and she's just so lovely, and yeah, absolutely loved it there. And you get like free sweets and everything, but you know, I like a free sweet, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I absolutely love this palette, love the consistency. The consistency of these shadows are so good. She is such a queen as well, so anything that she brings out with, I will literally invest my money in, because these shadows are so lovely. Such a bomb ass palette as well, because you've got all like the colourful shades in there, you've got all your nudes in here. This is a really nice highlighter shade because it's like a white, but it's like a shimmer white, if that makes sense. It's so lovely. I absolutely love this palette. Comes with a really nice mirror as well, really travel friendly. This black is insanely black as well. I just love this palette. I really love the shade Welcome, this one over here, which is peachy tone. You've got a yellow, you've got like, oh my god, this green is unreal on green eyes, and so is the blue on blue eyes, obviously. But oh my god, this consistency and the payoff of these shadows are so good. I definitely recommend this palette and invest in it while it's in stock. I think actually the blusher I mentioned on my Instagram stories as well is limited edition, or the whole Dare to Be Different collection is limited edition, but that's going out of stock soon, and once it's gone it's never coming back. So if they're still on there, hop on the website and literally just get them, because you won't regret it. Like literally, this consistency is so good. I'm absolutely living for it. It's coming in at my number 3. Sometimes this does chop and change up to my number 1 because I absolutely love it, and I've had it for quite a while as well. But yeah, obsessed with this palette. She's just doing absolutely amazing with HNB Cosmetics and her brand, and yeah, absolutely love her. I literally want to go to the next pop-up shop if she ever has one again. Coming in at number 4 is the Lorac, the Artistry Book Palette. I literally can't say it because like I feel like I literally can't wrap my tongue around it. But yeah, this palette is so good. It's got so many shades in there as well, but I live for like the sort of sparkly sort of shimmer pigment shades that they have in here, like this one, and it's just got such a nice range of colour in there. You've got like your cool tones, your warm tones in there as well. I can't see, but yeah, it's such a lovely palette. The consistency is really good. It's absolutely massive. I think that's one of the downfalls, that it is actually quite a big palette. I have done a festival glam on this palette as well. The shade Chai is absolutely lush. I actually love that colour, and yeah, I want to do more makeup looks with this palette because I absolutely love the shades down here. I just feel like some of them aren't as payoffy as you'd like them to be. I don't have the actual Stacey Marie Carnival palette, so this is sort of like the next best thing for me, but I know that some of the colour payoff in this isn't like as good as it would be in the Stacey Marie palette and what I've seen, so I really want to get that palette in the future. Sorry, my camera cut off then. Where was I? As I was saying, I really want to get the Stacey Marie Carnival palette. If you have got it, just tell me how good it is in the comments section down below, because I really want to get it. I just haven't gotten around to getting it yet, just because like so many things are just coming out, and obviously they've had the P.Louise sale and I've been hopping on that and like spending all my coins. And yeah, this is coming in at number 4 at the moment with this palette. It's just some of the pigments aren't as like, the shadows aren't as pigmented as I thought they would be, but it is such a lush palette. All the tones in there are so good, and you can create some like bomb ass look with this palette anyway. And yeah, I really like all the shades in there. It's just so handy just to have a variety of shades. But yeah, that is coming in at number 4. Yeah, the Lorac Pro palette is coming in at my number 4 at the moment on my top 5, just that I've been using recently. Speaking of my camera, actually, for anyone who's wondering why I haven't been posting as much this week, because I was meant to be on 3 uploads a week, it's because I broke my camera. I put it on my Instagram stories if you aren't already following me. But yeah, I didn't break my camera, I broke my camera lens. So basically I was stupidly using the Joby pod, like the ones with like loads of balls on it. So yeah, this is what the Joby pod looks like, and it's got loads of balls on it, and basically you're gonna think I'm absolutely stupid, but I had it on top of my microwave, but like on like all triangle bits were out, but then like the camera just lost its balance and just fell on the floor. The lens fell like flat on its head and sort of made the one side go into the camera, but luckily I was able to detach it from the camera body. And yeah, I just got a new lens really. This is my new lens. It's exactly the same as the other one, but it is like second hand, just because I wanted to get one ASAP. It's keeping me sane just doing like videos for you guys, and I would literally be being absolutely in bits if my whole camera had broken, but luckily it was just the lens. But yeah, I would have actually been in absolute bits if my whole camera and this lens wasn't going to work. So thank God for this lens, and someone must be watching over me, like seriously, because I was literally so worried that that was it, like no more YouTube for a while, and I didn't want to like degrade my content for you guys. Like I didn't want to record on my phone, because like the quality that you get on this camera, and I've been taking it for granted really, like the quality of this camera, and it's just so good, and it smooths you out, and I use it for most of my makeup pictures as well. And yeah, I just completely went off topic there, but for those who are just wondering why I wasn't uploading as much this week, that's because I accidentally broke my lens and I was filming a vlog, and that vlog wasn't even that good. So yeah, I'm going to be starting fresh. This is going to be my first video with my new lens, and yeah, rambling. So the fifth and final palette in my top 5 eyeshadow palettes is none other than the P.Louise Love Takes palette. I know a lot of people are gutted that they didn't get this on this 45% off sale, but I think I did actually get this in a sale as well. I'm not too sure, but it's absolutely huge, and it is such a good palette. Like I know I've said in the reviews, like some of the shades are like a bit like they do blow into one to each other, but it is still such a lovely palette to have in your collection. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's essential, but I just live for these two highlighter shades, and they've got like such a good range of like pinks and purples, and I haven't like tried all the shades in here, like the shade Taken and Emotionally looks really good. But it's such a huge palette to take round, like it's so big, and yeah, it's just so cute, isn't it? Like it's just so pink, and it's like love tapes and like Valentine's inspired. The pigment is there. It is like a what is it? It's a pressed pigment palette, so yeah, like as you would expect, they are quite like high pigmented and like sort of not hard to blend, but a little bit like they sort of go whoosh whoosh, and like they sort of blend into each other really quickly instead of getting like harsh defined sort of like smooth blend, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is my top 5 eyeshadow palettes that I've been living for at the moment. Please let me know down below any eyeshadow palettes you would recommend for me as well. But yeah, these are my top favourite eyeshadow palettes that I've been living for and using consistently at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me any comments down in the comment section down below, whether it's eyeshadow palettes, videos, or just sharing love and just saying hi. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Please take care, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!